Okay, lesson 4, part 2. This is about getting your materials ready for watercolour. So what I have here are quite a few things. So first thing, I have a small pot and a large pot. You can have them both the same size. It just so happens this is the equipment I have. A small pot of water that's going to be clean, and a large pot. The large pot is really important for cleaning your brushes, because every time you clean your brush, you don't want to contaminate one colour into another. So give it a really good clean in the big pot, and then you can dip it in the small pot and then dip it into your colour. So that is really important, a great big pot of water. You can see I've also got a towel here. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm just going to pull that a bit closer, but I have a towel that I use for drying off my brushes rather than having lots of tissue that's not very environmentally friendly. I have a syringe for bringing in some clean water in case I just need a little drop of water. I've got a selection of brushes here. I have my paints. My paints are these. I've got loads of types of paints, but these are my Winsor & Newton, and these are the Coatman ones as well. These are the student quality, and you can get this big box, and it's got a lot of choices. That's a good little tip to put your colours up there and see what they're like painted, because you can't always tell. If you look at most of those colours, you can hardly even see what they are until they're painted on. So the first thing I do is get my paints ready. Start with the lightest colour if you're putting all your colours out, because that way you don't get a dark colour in your yellow paint and make it really dirty. Make sure your colours are not contaminated. That is really important. You do not want contaminated paint. Alright, so the next thing after you've done that is you want to test your colours. I'm just going to check we're still in the screen here. So I want to check the colours, and I've got my colour sample paper, and you want to just check what your colours look like beside each other, because that's really quite important. Because if you're not used to using particular colours, you really want to see what they're like. So again, I wet my brush just so that the colour just doesn't soak into the brush. My paints are already ready from earlier, and I'm going to just try the colours. So I have and I'll need to get them from my card. So I've got lemon yellow. Okay, wash my brush and make sure it's clean before I go into the next colour. I have yellow pale hue, cadmium yellow pale hue, which is a bit of an orangier yellow. You can see that there, an orangier one. That's more lemon, that's more orange yellow. Hopefully that's picking up on the camera. I might just zoom in a little bit. Oh, won't let me zoom in. Okay, so we just have to make do. Right, then I've got this orange, which is cadmium orange hue. I have got cadmium red hue. Now, these are colours that you want for your rainbow, and you might not have this colour, but this is permanent rose. It's a pink. You might have magenta. If you don't have pink, then you might just have to use Alzerian crimson, which is a bit more of a red. I'll just let you see what that looks like. I should have thought about that you might not have it. That one is Alzerian crimson. You see it's more pink than that, because that's an orange red, and that one is more of a purple red, and that one is permanent rose. So any of these options will do. You might not have a purple either, but if you have a purple, this one is Purple Lake. If you don't have a purple, don't worry about it, because obviously blue and red make purple. I've also mixed up some colours. This colour is lemon yellow, and it is mixed with emerald. So you see it's got a little bit of the emerald in it, makes it a little bit of a blue yellow or a green yellow. because it's obviously yellow and blue. This is the emerald on its own. This one is cerulean. It's like a sort of turquoisey sky blue.